What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here today. Got a 4-game set against the Reds in Cincinnati. They're having a horrible season so far. Good 10 games under 500 after only like 45, 50 games of the season. So here we go, top of the first. Runner on first, one away. I'm batting third in the order. 228 the batting average coming into this 11-game hit streak now. Kyle Nicholas is on the mound for the Reds in this one. I can't see the speed of his four-seamer, or his slider for that matter. So, yeah, we'll see what we get. Four-seamer at 96, just off the inside corner, makes for a 1-0 count to start this at-bat. So apparently he can hit mid to upper 90s with it. Second pitch of the at-bat now. Just off the outside corner, 95 miles an hour on that four-seamer there. 2-0 the count. Next pitch is not happening yet. He checks the runner at first. He gets back in easily. So 2-0 pitch should be on its way now. Come on, big guy. Swing and a miss at a four-seamer right at the top of the zone. 2-1 the count after not making contact with that swing. Just a smidge on the tardy side there. Just a smidge. Checks the runner again at first. That should be all for this at-bat. That's 2 checks. He shouldn't be able to do any more. But we'll see what the game does with it, because we all know this game doesn't really pay attention to that for some weird reason. Swing and a miss. Well, not a miss, but swing and a foul off on a slider just off the outside corner. So the count's evened up now at 2-2. Next pitch off the outside corner by a bit on the four-seamer. Count is now full. Will the runner be in motion? Let's find out. Doesn't matter. I draw a walk. Another four-seamer off the outside corner. And first base is mine for free. Bottom of the first, we come back to it. Grant Levine at the plate for the Reds. He's hitting .231 on the season. Got a 1-2 count with nobody on and 2 away here. Let's see what happens. Pablo Gonzalez makes the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Easy play. That'll end the inning. So one inning has come and gone. Still no score here in Cincinnati. We're moving on. Top of the third, still no score. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in for the second time today, but I did draw a walk in my first plate appearance, so I have no official at-bat. First pitch from Kyle Nicholas. Oh, got me reaching for the slider off the plate away. 0-1 the count. I was way out in front of that. That was not a fastball. Not at all. Second pitch is a fastball above the zone. We let that one go by. 1-1 the count now. Third pitch of the at-bat. Oh, popped up a four-seamer in the foul ground on the right field line, and it's going to go out of play. 1-2 the count after putting that one in the seats for a souvenir. And we chop one to second. I ground out to my counterpart on the Reds, and that ends the top of the third. All right, we come back bottom of the fourth. Cardinals are up 2-0 now. Michael Ciani at the plate for the Reds. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Has an 0-2 count with the bases empty and 1 away here. Only pitch number 33 of the game for Pablo Gonzalez. And it's a ground ball to the right side. Easy pickup here. We'll throw to first in time. 2 away now in the home half of the fourth. Top of the fifth, I'm back to the plate for the third time today. 0 for 1 day with a walk on my line score. Still a 2-0 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on, and I get a dynamic challenge, and we're going to try to power swing for a hit. What's it going to hurt, right? Kyle Nicholas still toeing the rubber for the Reds here. The first pitch of the at-bat. There's a four-seamer on the inside corner, got a piece, fouled it away. 0-1 the count. And the reigning 4-time Gold Glover here at second base. Oh, and I watch a four-seamer at the top of the zone. 0-2 the count. Man. Thought that was going to be a little too high, but swing and a miss on the slider below the knees makes for a 3-pitch strikeout for me. Oof, I got a walk, a K, and a pop out. Oh, ground out, sorry. 2-0 score as we move on, and we come back to the bottom of the fifth. 2-1 is the score now. Grover Ray at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day, has an 0-1 count with 2 outs and nobody on. Wind up and the pitch from Pablo Gonzalez is sent into right center field. It's going to get down off the wall. Here comes the throw to me. We throw to third just to make sure he doesn't advance. And yeah, he's got a double. Heck of a hit for him there. 2-2 the score now, top of the 7th. Runner on first and 2 away. I'm standing in with an 0 for 2 line score. And I get a dynamic challenge. Of course, we'll try for the double or better. As Tony Santillan is now on the mound in relief for the Reds. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 89 on the slider. First pitch is a slider that was just a little too far out in front of. And that one is fouled off. So, 0-1 the count now. Next pitch from Santillan. Come on, big fella. Into the middle. And there we go, center field. Should have just taken for the advance the runner, but failed on the dynamic challenge. I did not hit a double. Runners on first and second, though, here with 2 away in the top of the 7th. 12-game hit streak is now complete. Bottom of the 9th, we're still tied at 2. Grover Ray at the plate, 1 for 3 on the day. He did have that double and score a run earlier. He's got an 0-1 count with 2 away and nobody on. Windup and the pitch from reliever Tommy Mace. There's a ground ball up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first. We're heading to extra innings. Still tied at 2 here. We're going to go to the 10th. Let's go, boys. Yeah, top of the 10th. Runner on second. Nobody out. I'm standing in with a 1 for 3 line score. Let's see what I can do against Connor Overton, who's now on the mound for the Reds. He's got a 93-mile-an-hour sinker, 93 on the four-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch from him. Off the plate away by a lot. Sinker not even close. 1-0 the count after watching that one go by. Got a couple of guys warming up in the bullpen for Cincinnati. Ripper into center field. That's going to get down for a hit. Oh, it goes all the way to the wall. We will take the RBI double here to go up 3-2 here in the top of the 10th. That right there is a thing of beauty, if I do say so myself. Noel V. Marte is at the plate now in the bottom of the 10th. Cardinals are up 4-2 now. Runner on second, 1 away. Marte is 0 for 3 on the day. Has a 1-2 count here in this at-bat. And the ground ball to the first baseman. Well, first baseman, to the pitcher who throws to the first baseman. So it's a ground out for Marte. Runner does not advance. 2 away with the runner on second. Reds are down to their last out, and they cannot pull it off. Cardinals win game number 1 here in Cincinnati. Final score 4-2. We're moving on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. I put up new videos pretty much every day. And you can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, top of the first, runner on first and 1 away. Brandon Williamson on the mound for the Reds in this one. I'm standing in for the first time, batting .234. And Williamson has a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch from him is that four-seamer in the top of the zone. Got a piece, fouled it away. 0-1 the count. Got a little bit of rain falling here in Cincinnati. Second pitch of the at-bat from the lefty. Oh, swing and a miss on a slider on the inside corner. 0-2 the count in a hurry here. Wow. 2-strike pitch now. Inside with the four-seamer. Makes the count 1-2. Looking to extend our hit streak to 13 games here. Come on, big guy. You can do it. Oh, got a piece of a curveball below the knees there. Sent it foul. 1-2 remains the count here. We're looking at pitch number 5 of the at-bat. And I got a ground ball with eyes into left field there. That's going to be a base hit. We have extended the hit streak yet again. 13 games now. I like it. I like it a lot. Bottom of the first, the Reds are way out in front now. 3-0 to score. Runner on second, 2 away. 2-2 count for Tanner Murray, who's hitting .222 on the season. Wind up and the pitch here from starter Chad Madden. It's ground ball to the right side. Diving stop there. Throw to first is going to be in time to retire the side and stop the bleeding here. A little bit of D helps out with keeping the score at only 3-0. You betcha, buddy. There it is. Top of the third. I'm back to the plate for the second time today. 1 for 1 today. 3 for 5 on the series. 2 outs and nobody on for me here. And Brandon Williamson is still on the mound for Cincinnati. Wind up and the pitch here to start the at-bat is inside with a four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me a good one. Give me a really good one. You can do it. Chopper to the right side. Second baseman gets it, spinning throw to first. That ends the top of the third. How about that play, huh? A lot of leather getting flashed there at second base today. Top of the fifth, I'm back to the plate again. It's a 3-1 ball game now. Runners on second and third, 2 away, and I'm standing in with a 1-for-2 line score today. Brandon Williamson already throwing pitch number 82 of the game. And it's a curveball inside. Easy take for a ball there. 1-0 the count. All right, pitch number 2. Also inside with a four-seamer. 2-0 the count. I hate to say it. They may be putting me on first for free. The 2-0 pitch now. Right back up the middle. There's some ribbies, baby. Both runners are going to score. A pair of RBIs on that single there. And we have a tie game here in the top of the fifth with 2 away. I like it. I like it a lot. Top of the sixth, bases are loaded, 2 outs. And the Cardinals are up 4-3. I'm standing in with a 2-for-3 line score. And we have Randy Rodriguez on the mound in relief for the Reds. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 95 on the two-seamer. Slider only hits 87. First pitch is a four-seamer inside. Made me do a little dance there. 1-0 the count. I'm hitting .306 on the season with runners in scoring position now. So we're looking at a 1-0 pitch now. Oh, diving try by the third baseman. He's not going to get it across the diamond in time. Infield hit for an RBI. And Cardinals are up 5-3 here. Bases still loaded with 2 away in the top of the sixth. We're tied at 5 now in the top of the eighth. Runner on second and 2 outs. I'm 3-for-4 on the day with 3 singles, 3 RBIs. And let's see what I can do here against Alexis Diaz. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 96 on the two-seamer. Slider only at 89. First pitch is a slider inside. 1-0 the count. A lowly 16,590 in attendance here today in Cincinnati. Weather is probably keeping people away there. The 1-0 pitch is a four-seamer up and in, but in the zone. 1-1 the count after getting a piece and fouling it away. Pitch number 13 of the game here for Diaz. Below the knees of the four-seamer, 2-1 the count. A little signal from the Reds dugout there. Looks like they may be putting me on. Who knows? The 2-1 pitch is going to be on its way here. Ooh, gets the call. The four-seamer on the outside corner. 2-2 the count. How about that? Good pitch location, bud. Next pitch from him. Oh, got me reaching for the slider low and away. Dang it. So there's a K next to my name, and we're still tied at 5 after that strikeout. Reds end up walking it off here in the bottom of the ninth. Final score 6-5. We lose game number 2. Let's move on to game number 3, see if we can get back on the winning side of things here. All right, here we go. Top of the first. 1-0 ball game already. Cardinals in the lead. 1 out, nobody on for me as I'm batting .243 on the season now. 13-game hit streak on the line today. Mike Burrows on the mound for the Reds. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, nothing else quick. First pitch from the righty is a changeup below the knees, and I swung on it, got a piece, and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. I've hit 3 home runs in my last 9 games. That's all right. Four-seamer just below the knees there. 1-1 the count. So, pitch number 3 of the at-bat now from Burrows. Oh, I watched a four-seamer. I thought that was going to drop in, and it did not. Thankfully, that's called a ball. 2-1 the count. Below the knees with another four-seamer, and the count's moved to 3-1. If I wouldn't have swung at that first pitch, I'd be on first base right now. 3-1 pitch here. And I swing at a four-seamer above the zone. What am I doing? Full count now here in the first with 1 out, nobody on. Payoff pitch on the way. And I chop it to first. Man, ground out for me. 3 unassisted for those of you keeping track at home. Top of the third, we come back to it. Cardinals up 1-0 still. Runner on first and 1 away. I'm standing in with an 0-for-1 line score here. Mike Burrows still on the mound for the Reds here. And pitch number 1 on the way. Off the outside corner with a changeup. 1-0 the count. I have 33 RBIs. That is 5th in the National League. How about that? Swung on a curveball below the knees, way out in front of that 73-mile-an-hour floater. And we have a 1-1 count after sending it foul. Next pitch. Oh, hits the curveball top of the zone. 1-2 the count. That's a good pitch location for that one. Next pitch is off the outside corner with the curveball. 2-2 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me a good one. Put it right down the middle. You can do it. Not right down the middle. Curveball below the knees, swung on and missed. And it's another strikeout for me in this series. Not the way we wanted that to go. Bottom of the third, we're tied at 1 run apiece. Runner on first and nobody out for Jay Allen, who's hitting .310 on the season. He's batting in the number 9 hole today. Wow, that's incredible. 1-1 pitch on the way here from starter Jackson Jobe. Let's see if we get the double play ball. It's a ground ball up the middle. Shortstop's going to get a glove on that. Oh, good flip to me at second. Got the lead runner. No chance of turning the double play, though. He beats it out on the back end easily. All right, top of the fourth, we come back to it, and Cardinals are up 5-1 now. Runner on first, 1 away, and I'm standing in 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Mike Burrows is still towing the rubber for the Reds here. And, yeah, pitch number 1 of the at-bat. Four-seamer in the zone there. Inner third, just above the knees. 0-1 the count now. Second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, hit me with the curveball, and I just can't make contact on it. Swing and a miss makes for a quick 0-2 count now. Wow, there's one that gets away from the catcher. That's going to advance the runner to second on the wild pitch. 1-2 the count, since I did not swing at that one. So, runner on second, 1 away. 1-2 pitch on the way here from Mike Burrows.
It's your pitch, right here.
Up and in with the four-seamer. Evens up the count at 2-2. Kind of weird. He was hitting the zone with the first 2 pitches, not even close with the other 2 so far in this at-bat. Swing and a miss and a curveball below the knees. That curveball is killing me today. That is my second strikeout of the game now. I don't need the StatCast on that. I know I swung and missed. Bottom of the fourth when we come back to it. Steele Walker at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Cardinals up 5-1. Nobody on and 2 away. 2-1 pitch on the way from Jackson Jobe. It's a ground ball to the right side. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first will be in time. And 4 innings have now come and gone here in Cincinnati. Moving on. It's the bottom of the 6th. It's a 5-2 ball game now. Jake Rogers at the plate for the Reds. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Runner on second and 2 away for him. And he's got a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Wind up and the pitch from Jackson Jobe. And it's a ground ball right at me at second. We're going to throw to first, easy out, and 6 innings have now been completed. Top of the 7th, still a 5-2 ball game. 0 for 3 day for me, and I'm standing in for the 4th time. Batting average dipping just a smidge to 239. Nobody on, 1 away, and Elizer Hernandez is on the mound now for relief. In relief for the Reds. Gosh, I can't talk. 94 on the 2-seamer and 4-seamer here. Nothing else quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. It is popped up in foul ground. First baseman's going to make the play in the coaching box. Wasted second out here in the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 8th. Cardinals are still leading, but it's a 5-4 ball game. Grant Levine at the plate. 1 for 3 days for him so far. Nobody out, nobody on. 0-1 pitch on the way from reliever Brett Martin. And it's a ground ball to the right side. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first will be in time. 1 away now in the home half of the 8th. Top of the 9th, it's a 6-4 ball game. Cardinals in the lead. Runner on second, 1 away. This is my last chance to preserve that hit streak. I am 0 for 4 today. Seth Elledge on the mound now in relief for the Reds. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour 2-seamer, 95 on the 4-seamer. Slider only hits 85. First pitch is a 4-seamer off the outside corner. 1-0 the count. I'm hitting .314 on the season with runners in scoring position. 0-1 pitch now, or 1-0 pitch, sorry. Yeah, swung on and missed 2-seamer right down Broadway. Really late on the swing there. 1-1 the count. Didn't have a chance of catching up to that one. Swing and a miss at a 2-seamer off the inside corner, and the count has now moved to 1-2. Come on, man. I want to put the ball in play between the lines here and hope for a base hit. There's one in the center. Is that going to get down? It is not. Caught out there in center field, and the hit streak for me is over after 13 straight games. Bottom of the ninth, we come back to it. Stuart Fairchild, he's at the plate with nobody out, nobody on. 1-2 count in this at-bat against reliever Eric Swanson. Here's the windup and the pitch from the right-hander, and it's a bunt down the first base line. That's going to be an easy play for the first baseman. 3 unassisted, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the ninth. Cardinals win game number 3. We are up 2-1. Let's move on to game number 4, see if we can finish off taking 3 out of 4 here in Cincinnati. That would be nice. All right, here we go. Top of the first, runner on second, 1 away, and I'm batting third in the order here. Christian Javier is on the mound for the Reds in this one. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. I almost couldn't see it. Nothing else quick from him. First pitch is off the outside corner by a bit. Four-seamer not going to get the call out there. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me a good one. Four-seamer there above the knees. Called a strike, rightfully so. 1-1 the count here. Next pitch from Javier. Low and inside with the four-seamer that time. 2-1 the count. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Four-seamer on the inside corner. No contact made, and we have a 2-2 count. Just throwing me a steady diet of fastballs here. Four-seamer off the outside corner. Runs the count full. So we have a payoff pitch here. Nothing but four-seamers in the at-bat so far. Payoff pitch on the way. And a foul off a four-seamer to keep the count at 3-2. It's the first contact I've made in the at-bat, I think. Next pitch is a four-seamer outside, and first base is mine for free. We'll take the walks whenever we can get them. Bottom of the second, we come back. Still no score. Stuart Fairchild at the plate for the Reds, hitting .252 on the season. Runner on first and 1 away. 1-2 pitch on the way here from Cade Cavalli. Let's see if we get that double play. Hot shot to the left side. 6, 4, and 3. That's a double play to retire the side here in the second. We're moving on to the third. Still no score here in Cincinnati. All right, top of the third, runner on first, 1 away. I'm standing in for the second time today. No official at-bat as I drew a walk in my first plate appearance. Christian Javier still on the mound for the Reds here in the first pitch. Almost right down the middle. Late swing, got a piece and fouled off that four-seamer. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now. Way outside with a knuckle curve. 1-1 the count. That was not even close to a tempting pitch to swing at. The 1-1 pitch on the way here. Ripped into right field. Right fielder's running back. He's going to make the play right at the edge of the warning track, looks like. So that is just a long and loud second out here in the top of the third. Bottom half of the third, still no score. Grant Levine at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Let's see what happens here with the 1-1 pitch from Cade Cavalli. Ground ball up the middle. We're going to flip to the shortstop covering second. Easy force there, and the third inning is now over. All right, top of the fifth, we come back to it. Runner on second and 2 away. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a walk on my line score. I'm 5 for 15 on the series now. Cincinnati's currently holding a 2-0 lead, and Christian Javier is throwing pitch number 81 of the game now. Oh, saws me off. And a 2-3 putout is going to get me there as a little swinging bunt, so to speak, down the first base line. Broke my bat to boot. Oh, man. Bottom of the fifth now, 2-0 ball game, Cincy in the lead. We have Jay Allen at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day, has an 0-2 count here with 1 out and nobody on. Wind up and the pitch results in a pop-up. We'll let the first baseman take that. There you go. First baseman makes the play next to the mound. And that is the second out here in the bottom of the fifth. Top of the eighth, it's now a 3-0 ball game. Cincinnati in the lead. 1 out, nobody on for me as I am standing in for the fourth time today. 0 for 2 day for me at the plate. with a walk on my line score. Alexis Diaz on the mound now in relief for the Reds. He's got a 98 mile an hour four-seamer, 96 on the two-seamer, slider at 89. First pitch is a 97 mile an hour four-seamer up and in. 1-0 the count in front of 24,278 here in Cincinnati. Second pitch of the at-bat, right down the middle, late swing on the four-seamer, 1-1 the count after putting that one into the seats down the right field line. Third pitch of the at-bat got me to swing out in front of a slider that was low and away, but in the zone, 1-2 the count. It's keeping me pretty well off balance here. Next pitch is another slider up and away, but we let that one go to even up the count at 2-2. Come on, big fella, give me a good one. Four-seamer above the knees, called a ball. You got to be kidding me. Full count now in the top of the eighth. That should have been a strikeout. Payoff pitch is swung on and fouled away on a slider on the inner third. Payoff pitch one more time here from Diaz. You can do it, big guy. You betcha. Hot shot into right field, but that's going to get caught. Man, I've got a couple of F9s now. Alec Burleson out there showing off some leather in right field. Bottom of the eighth, it's still a 3-0 ball game, and Grant Levine is at the plate. 0 for 3 day for him so far. 1-2 count with the bases empty and nobody out. And the pitch from Michael McGreevy here, who's on the mound in relief for the Cardinals. It's a hot shot to the right side, but we'll get a glove on that. Throw to first, easy play. One away here in the bottom of the eighth. And the Reds win game number 4. It's a 2-2 split here in this 4-game series as they pull off the win 5-0 here in game number 4. Not exactly the best performance in the last couple games of this series, but, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, end of the series. Also going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.